Hello, I'm Ashley and thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos. So I was pregnant once upon a time, but I'm no longer pregnant. And I decided that, hey, I'm going to compile a list of things that a pregnant woman, not women, woman may need to survive her pregnancy. Now I want to say, it's a little caveat, everybody's pregnancy is different. I had a regular mundane pregnancy. I didn't have any difficulties. I didn't have anything too crazy. I had a lot of weight gain. I would say that by the grace of God, I did not have gestational diabetes. I just really had a lot of weight gain. So my list may help a few. My list may be a piece of to others, okay? But like the video, subscribe, and then also if this list doesn't apply to you, leave your list of things, because there's a woman just like you that's watching my video thinking the same thing, but she gonna read those comments and be like, yep, that's it, Ashley, forget your list, but this list is it. So here it is. I wrote them down. It's a list of 11 things. So here we go. So number one thing that you're going to need is a bandeau or some sort of contraction that helps you with your ever so expanding figure, helps you continue to wear the clothes that you're wearing. Now, I don't know about you, but I wasn't the one to rush out and buy maternity clothes. I figured I wear my clothes as much as I can until I absolutely need maternity clothes. And typically women don't start showing until anywhere between I'll say 6 to 8 months. They don't really start to show and really need maternity clothes until then. That's when your baby is really doubling in size towards the end of your pregnancy. It makes sense that now this is when you really need maternity clothes. But up until then, I wore a bandeau. A bandeau is just, I don't have it now. I got rid of it because it became so uncomfortable. I shredded it during my pregnancy. But a bandeau is just a piece of fabric. It's like a rectangular fabric. It's like that. And the purpose of it is that you slide it on over your jeans, and it sits on your tummy and also where your pants clasp together to close. Because as you expand, your hips expand, your butt expand. I carried my baby in my hips, so my pants, those were the first to go. I could still pull them up. It became uncomfortable to button them, so I will slide the bandeau on top of my unbuttoned pants, or unzip and unbuttoned pants, and this piece of elastic held the pants up, so it wasn't sliding down. My crack was showing. It actually held the pants up. It was a piece of fabric, extra fabric over your back, and also it was extra fabric that was disclosing the fact that, not disclosing, but hiding the fact that your pants were unbuttoned, because otherwise, if you just wore a long shirt over it, you may see the impression on your shirt showing that your pants are zipped up. I can tell. So the bandeau was great. It served its purpose for the beginning, the first trimester, second trimester, but after that it was like it had to go. It became very uncomfortable. So I would suggest you get comfortable clothes, and that includes undergarments. So like I said, you're expanding a lot. Now, people may notice you gaining a little weight, or you may notice your hips are getting bigger. People noticed that I was getting thicker, like I had juicier hips and booty and things like that. But really, I was just a baby. I was carrying a baby in my hips. So, my clothes got quickly uncomfortable. Like I was like any other girl that was wearing really tight-fitting clothes, or that really fit to my body. I would say body-conscious clothing, you know. And so when I started to expand, it just hurt. Everything was pressing on my stomach, and or my hips, and it hurt so bad and just so uncomfortable. And even undergarments, my hips were the first thing to expand. So my medium underwear that I used to wear, I had to go to a large. After that, of course, you gotta go to an extra large. But to me, I didn't move up to the extra large. I was like, you know what, panties aren't comfortable, so you just stop wearing them. Maybe if you feel comfortable enough, you may stop wearing undergarments. Also, with your boobs are going to expand to for the milk production and what have you. And So those cute little bras you may buy at Victoria's Secret with the underwire, the push-ups, those are going to hurt you very bad. So I went to Target and I got bras without the underwire, but they may have had a little padding to disclose the nipple. So, yep, get those. Comfortable shoes. So I was fortunate enough to be pregnant like during the winter months, and I had my baby in the summer. I wasn't too pregnant in the summer. When you're pregnant in the summer, you swell a lot more. So I didn't have too much swelling, and I did not start to lose my shoes, or not lose them, but my shoes, they were comfortable, and they became uncomfortable at the point that the weather started to break, where I could just wear flats, Mary Jane flats or flip-flops. But the idea of putting on a shoe or a boot or anything was stupid. If you suggested, Ashley, let's put on some running shoes, I was like, you're stupid. I couldn't fit my shoes, I couldn't fit my boots at one point. So if the weather in Michigan, which is crazy, if it snowed the next day, I would have been in flip-flops. But luckily we didn't have that this summer. So get comfortable shoes. If you're in the summer, luckily you could do flip-flops and all this other stuff. But if the tail end of your pregnancy is back in the fall, then ultimately you're gonna have to buy new boots, new shoes at a bigger size. Number 4, get lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of pillows and comfortable linen. Everything about pregnancy is uncomfortable. It's a very beautiful thing. I never felt more of a woman and more sexier than being pregnant, but it's also very uncomfortable. So as you gain weight, sitting in places like on your couch, like I could feel the wood or whatever made up this couch back here. I could feel it on my behind, on my bones and everything. It just hurt so bad. And also I stopped sleeping in my bed because laying flat on my side, it hurt so bad, and I had respiratory problems. I couldn't breathe, so I laid on that L shape right there that kind of sits you up. I would lay on my side or sit up, like, but like I said, sleep on the couch would hurt my butt. So I had like a lasagna of pillows, comforter. I was sleeping up high, but I was comfortable. So you're gonna need a lot of comfortable linen. Number 5, you're gonna need digestion medicine or gas medicine. I would just have that on deck because you never know when that indigestion is going to hit, and when it hits, it hurts so bad. I never dealt with indigestion until I became pregnant, and when it hit me, I thought I was going into labor. Now I don't have the little heartburn that's going through the esophagus or food that doesn't settle. I have the indigestion where you have the cramping on the top of your stomach, and it hurt so bad. I called my doctor's 24-hour hotline when I was pregnant. I was like, what's going on? It hurt. He was like, buy some Tums. So have Tums, have gas medicine on deck. Like, you're gonna need it. Tylenol. Now, Tylenol is the only medicine that you could take when you're pregnant. When I was pregnant, I had nausea. I don't know why I can't speak. I had nausea really bad, but I also got sick, and I had body I had body aches, headaches, and going on the days that you could just take some medicine to put you to sleep so you can be comfortable. I only could take Tylenol. So whatever ailment you're going to feel, Tylenol is going to be your fixer-upper because that's the only thing you could take. So buy Tylenol. Number 7, vernors and crackers. Like I said, I was very sick during my pregnancy, and I hear that this is a common symptom amongst other women. If you don't deal with nausea during your pregnancy, you are somebody that I wish I could be. I don't even want to talk about this. Just get the vernors and crackers because the nausea was just bad. Just think about it, was bad. Like, sometimes things can make you so sick that memory is stuck in your brain that you can never go back to that thing. So that one thing was a fragrance at Bath and Body Works. I can't think of the name, but I know the smell. When I smell it, I'll slap you. But anyway, moving on. So number 8, water. Get lots and lots and lots and lots of water. Being human and we're 75% water. Are we made of 75% water, or did I make that up? I think, okay, we're made up a lot of water. So you need water just on your own. When you're creating life, you need double the water. And if you need any incentive to drink the water, it will it will help with the swelling. You won't be as swollen. So I had swelling, like my ankles. Oh, I got a cold, sorry. My ankles and my feet, I dealt with a lot of swelling, but I didn't have it up here. You know, I see some women, their faces spread and everything. Like, you could tell that they're pregnant just by looking at their nose. Like, oh my God. But I didn't have that. So, drink water. It'll prevent that. Number 9, prenatals. Duh. This don't even have to go with explaining. You need your prenatals. Everybody. That should be on everybody's list. Number 10, I would suggest that you do a lot of stretching and a lot of exercising. It will help when it comes to pushing the baby out. I was fortunate enough to work out a lot before I was pregnant, but when I actually became pregnant, I was so sick and I was so tired and I caught a cold. I stopped working out, and then it just became easy to just sit on the couch and not do anything. Even when I got better during my second trimester, I could have done more. I gained a lot of weight. I gained about probably over 45 pounds in my pregnancy. And when you gain that weight and your 8-pound baby come out and your 2-pound placenta and your 10 pounds of water come out, and then you're left with the extra fat that you got to deal with. And if you never dealt with this before, I used to be a workout nut, a health nut, and I never had this extra weight that I had to take off. I was all about maintaining what I had, because that's easier to do, just to maintain where you are at. Now I got this extra weight, I got to somehow lose weight, and I don't know how to do it. So don't be like me. Do everything in moderation and stretch and exercise. Moving on, this is the last one. Get lots and 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 lots of rest. You cannot get enough rest during your pregnancy. Now your body is going to force you to. You're going to be so tired in your first trimester, and at the end of your third trimester, you're going to be so over the world that all you can do is sleep. Like, you're just going to be tired. And do it. Don't try to clean up the house. Like, I have a video where the background in my house looks horrible. Even now, it looks horrible. You're gonna have to rest. Like, and it's very imperative to do it in your first trimester, because that's the most sensitive, and you're at a higher rate of miscarriage if you're not getting appropriate foods and the proper rest. So do that. Okay? Do it. Rest. It's not bad. It's not bad to leave a little clutter somewhere. Just rest. That's what's so bad about sleeping. Rest. Your baby, your body, everything will thank you. But anyway, that's it on my list. Like I said before, if this wasn't helpful, add your list, because you're definitely going to help someone else. If I couldn't help you, and I'm probably not helping somebody that's like you. So add your list below, like and subscribe. I want to have lots more videos, and they're not necessarily going to be all surrounded by pregnancy, but this is the most relevant thing that's in my life right now that I choose to speak about. If you enjoy it, keep watching, come back. I'll see you later, okay? Peace.